Why would you ask a smart person to tell you something when you could just ask your phone? The difference is the wisdom and the experience that comes from understanding that knowledge in one situation isn't knowledge in every situation. And you can't Google every moment and you can't Google every change in situation. That's where the deep understanding is coming. And I believe that a lot of the people who pretend to have wisdom, pretend to have insight, that don't really evaluate themselves are going to disappear in the knowledge base because you have to be smarter than ChatGPT. You have to be
Mhm.
smarter than Grok. You have to be smarter. And that's, yes, can you? Yes, because there's a certain perspective and wisdom and context that information can't give you. And that's a little bit the issue with this generation that you're talking about because they are so informed. They're so smart. You talk to an average 20-year-old, man, they can tell you more stuff about sex than I have ever learned. They can tell you more stuff about law and what their rights are than I ever learned. I never even considered my rights. I just figured I'd show up and work and do a good job and be ethical, right? They can tell you so much about what's going on in the world. In the 80s, man, you didn't have instant access to information about what Putin ate for breakfast and
No.
what Donald Trump's meme coin's doing today. You couldn't even resource, you couldn't get your hands on that information. You'd have to read seven different major newspapers for that. Now it's just slamming your phone constantly and people are scrolling themselves into oblivion. And when a teacher, which you used to respect because they had information and knowledge that you needed, an expert who has a PhD in something, who had knowledge and information that you don't, now is basically the same as your ChatGPT app on your phone because they're not living with you and can't give you specially customized information based on your situation, your personal situation. Then being an influencer on the phone is as good as being a PhD. Exactly what
Mm.
you're saying. It's absurd.